On those children's faces, when you walk into the most rural area where there's barely anything, and the way they dance on those broken tiles, you know,
Yeah.
and the way they say, oh, Mzungu, Mzungu, and this and that, you won't see that anywhere else in the world. And I told you this before as well. What I learned from that experience was they have nothing but everything. They're the richest people on this earth. So, you're gonna make
Hey, you say your name Farah or Farah?
Farah.
Farah.
Yeah, as in Farah Fawcett from Charlie's Angel.
Okay.
All right, anyway.
Hey, hang on just one second.
Sure.
Hi everyone, this is Michael. I'm here in Chiang Rai, Thailand, and as luck would have it, I met three beautiful people from Nakuru last week, and they're doing some inspiring things over there. And I'm here with Farah, who has some projects going on in Nakuru, Kenya. And this is also where we have some other visionary friends doing cool stuff. And so we're here just working out some of the plans. She's telling me about some of the projects she's doing. And you were telling me about this place down near Tanzania.
Because I work a lot with the communities at a very basic ground level. I spend a lot of my time in the slums and in villages. So I created this bond and a relationship with a tribe. And one day, this is a year after my stay in Kenya, I receive a phone call. And he says, Mom, I need your help. There's this 3-year-old girl who's being sold in exchange of a cow in Namanga. At that point, frankly speaking, I had no idea where Namanga was. So I said, what can I do? He goes, you need to go and have a look. So I said, all right, okay, no problem. What do I need to do? He goes, this is the number for the chief of the village. I want you to call her and tell her when you're going to go. So I had to come up with a story because I didn't want a lot of people to know what I was doing.
And the chief, did the chief know that you were going to come and rescue the girl?
Yeah, so I told her, basically I phoned her up and I said, Mom, I'm coming. Over there, always anybody older than you, you have to refer to them as Mom, as respect.
And this is a woman?
She's a woman,
She's
yeah.
the chief?
She's the chief.
Okay, of the Maasai village?
Of the Maasai village.
Okay, wow.
So I phoned her and I said, Mom, now I heard I need to meet Sharon. So when can I come? She goes, we will welcome you with open arms. You just come whenever you can. I said, Sawa, tomorrow morning be ready, I'm coming. I phoned my friend and she's really interested in learning and exploring and writing stories. So she decided to come with me. I borrowed my friend's car and I had to lie to a lot of people in terms of where I was going, considering the fact that security is one of the major issues. I leave at 5 a.m. and I start driving down for the first time in my life, all the way through Nairobi and past Athi River to Namanga near the border.
It's like, what, 4 or 5 hours?
It's about 6 to 7 hours drive. And as soon as you pass the district of Nairobi and you're entering the first village of Namanga, it's absolutely mind-blowing and phenomenal. You're entering dry land and it's all desert. And from there, if the sky is clear, you can also see Kilimanjaro. So the heat is tremendous. It gets really hot as you go closer. And then you see all these amazing mountains, dry mountains on the left and right, and open fields and African trees, umbrella trees. And then the most amazing thing, and a camera is not enough to capture that image, is once you begin to see these heat waves and then a Maasai walking, because they're known to walk miles and miles. And they're wearing these traditional checked clothes, and it's basically like a wrap over with rings around the neck and massive rings, and skinny with a stick as well.
Many times just by themselves, right?
Just by themselves, yeah. And they're walking and walking and walking like...
And one of the things like I noticed over there is because a lot of these Maasai, when they're boys, Like they can be 4 or 5 years old, out all night with a flock of sheep or cows,
Absolutely.
guarding them from people or wild animals.
Oh yeah.
And there's a look, there's like a fierceness that the Maasai have that you can I imagine only comes from like being a person who spends night after night alone, like on guard as like a warrior in the middle of nowhere.
They are known as warriors anyway. In Maasai, you are not a man unless you kill a lion. But now the lions are mainly preserved in conservancies. And as you're entering the territory and you're seeing all these small villages on the side, all you can see is desert and Maasais with flock of sheep and cows and they just it's like they have no worry in the world. I take the left and I go down the road and I'm entering this in the middle of nowhere open desert and I see this woman with so much of poise and she had a very striking personality, striking eyes, and she's wearing this traditional Maasai shawl and rings and she's just stood there and this wind is blowing and you can just see this strong woman. No wonder she's a chief. And and she greets with this beautiful, gentle smile and she says, "Welcome." And I jump off the car and the heat hits you. That's the first thing. And she's like, I want to first of all take you around and then I'll take you to the school where Sharon is. So I'm looking at these small 6 by 6 feet, maybe huts. They're made out of plain not plastic, sorry, metal sheets. And I asked her, what are these? She goes, these are homes. I said, really? Can I have a look at one? I go inside and you can, you can only fit one person in there. But
Wow.
the entire family stays in that hut. And the family could be as big or as little as 3 members up to 12 members. They have no beds, so they sleep on the floor, and they have these strings from one end to the other where they can do the partition, so where the man sleeps and the woman sleeps. And then Sharon comes with these big googly eyes and cute smile, and
Sharon is the 3 year
the
old.
3 year old wearing this torn school uniform, and she stands there like a doll, and she's looking up like at me, and she just immediately clicked. And I couldn't stop staring at her, and I'm looking at all these other desperate children and mothers. I just didn't know what to do. um, it was emotionally very draining, so I decided that I'll bring Sharon with me.
All right, great. Well, great to get that story, and just wanted to say hi to everybody, let you know that we're planning the adventure for this summer. Um, Farah, thank you for sharing that story with us
No
and doing the
problem.
work that you're doing.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to everybody soon.
Thank you. Purely because, first of all, did you know I'm the only brown woman in Nakuru district to be doing the work that I do on the ground, on field. That's why when Indians see my color, they think I'm Indian when I'm not. Then they get shocked. How can you walk in the slums, or how can you go into the villages? Like, because I don't see a big deal about this. I mean, so what? But they have a word for Indians and white people. Indians are called Moindis and white people are called Muzungus. They never call me Moindi, despite the fact that I'm brown, because I'm the first brown woman to be walking in the slums, and they never see an Indian walking there. So I have
Wow.
to be a Muslim. Does that make sense? So majority of those people in the slums, they know me because of my HIV programs, because of it's interesting when you see that someone managed to get a job because of you. It's a, you go home and you feel like I've accomplished something. And then when I'm to leave Kenya for like a week or 2 weeks, when I go away, then still recording.
I secretly turned it on.
So when you go away and they shed tears that, Mom, we're going to miss you.
Yeah, the heart there. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, the apartment is in a place called Milimani, and it's absolutely stunning. It's for the expat community, very safe and secure, and it has about 20 blocks around. Behind the apartments, you'll see the second biggest crater of the world, which is called Menengai Crater. So the view is just breathtaking. As you go up to the rooftop, it overlooks the Lake Nakuru, the national park. It has 3 bedrooms, one double bed with ensuite, and then two single rooms with shared bathroom, showers, toilets, kitchen, fridge. These kind of things are provided, and is self catering. Um, a lot
Thank you
to
so
do.
much, Farah.
No
I
worries.
really have to go to the bathroom, and I have to finish my breakfast. So, see you
Cheers
later.
again.